Yo, people, man. Finally, the last time I'm gonna have to say this and that, bro. Now, if you're looking at the title and you see album reaction, you're like, yo, Njies, this can't be an album reaction. The video's too short. That's because I reacted to each individual tune and dropped each one individually as well. So all you have to do is go to my playlist section, Central C, Countless Greatness, album reaction, and everything's in album order. All you're gonna have to do is just click one video, watch every one, you know what I'm saying, and it will seamlessly just go into each video or whatever, or you can just choose whichever one you want to react to and that, bro. Now I can't lie, bro. Now we're strange, or now we're strangers got blocked. And also flipping up north or whatever also got blocked as well. So I'm gonna try do some flipping matrix ish and that, bruv, cut the video up and that, bruv, to try and make it slide through the algorithm, because this is exactly why I reacted to the tunes individually. If I did it all in one video, it was getting blocked without a doubt, fam, you know what I mean? So yeah, but we got the last tune in the album and that, bruv. We're currently at track 17. We're like 15 and a half, 15 and a half, 60. Yeah, we're 15 and a half. So now we're strangers, ban for ban, and also must be as well, all got half points. So that's why we're at 15 and a half and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Let's see what I go on. Last tune, last lap. Okay. Another singing tune, and I feel like I'm gonna like this one already. Is that Georgia? Okay, I feel like this is Lily Kaplan by what do you call it? The credits on Spotify. I think this is Lily Kaplan by me, if I'm not mistaken.
To get to my current position, I've done more than 10,000 hours. Dreamt that I saw my name on a gravestone, maybe then they would give me my flowers. Mum put 3 of our boys in a tub same time, cause we couldn't afford to shower. Before man snaked me, I already saw it coming, I saw they were sour. But now it's my time to experience fame. The ops trying to find out where am I staying. My girl don't believe anything I'm saying. My family need anything I'm paying. Sat down telling her therapist stories, I know she ain't gonna relate. What's this, what's that, I don't care to explain. I'll deal with the grief, I'm bearing the pain.
That's one thing, even to people close to me and that, where they're chatting about, yo, when I have a therapist, I have to have like a black therapist and that, bro. You know what I mean? And that's because there's certain nuances, certain things that you might not be able to understand and that coming where I come from and that, bro. Same way, if you're in Africa, you might want an African therapist, or if you're in Europe, you might want a European therapist, because if you get a therapist from another place, they might not understand the nuances and the experiences and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? The struggles you have to go through and that, bro. You know what I mean? So depending on who you are, you might want a specific type of therapist, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess that's not something that everyone thinks about, you know what I mean?
To get to my current position, I've done more than 10,000 hours. Dreamt that I saw my name on a gravestone, maybe then they would give me my flowers.
That's crazy, bro, because that never should be the case in that, fam. And that's even deeper about that he dreamt about that, fam. You know what I mean? I actually dreamt about getting my YouTube plaque last night and that, but it was a weird one though, because it wasn't like the regular YouTube plaques. It was like some weird thing and that, fam. You know what I mean? And then like had the YouTube plaque on it, then it had something else on it and that, bro. You know what I mean? It was like some metal thing and that, bro. But there was a YouTube plaque on it. But then when I rubbed it, it's like it was when I rubbed it or whatever, it's like the paint was like chipping off or whatever, you know what I mean? So I don't know what the hell that meant, bro. That's good, bad, bad, good, good, bad. Like, I don't know.
More than 10,000 hours. Dreamt that I saw my name on a gravestone, maybe then they would give me my flowers. Mum put 3 of our boys in a tub same time, cause we couldn't afford to shower. Before man snaked me, I already saw it coming, I saw they were sour. But now it's my time to experience fame. The ops trying to find out where am I staying. My girl don't believe anything I'm saying. My family need anything I'm paying. Sat down telling her.
Why would she, bro? Like the amount of chat that you've been riddled with, the amount of gal chat that's been riddled within this whole album and that, bro, and the subject matter when it comes to the girls and that. Why would she believe you, bro? Why would she believe you and that, family? Like, you've mentioned flipping 100 different gal in this whole thing and that, whether it's just one gal, man said he's got so much gal and that, bro, that he can literally make a beauty pageant and that, bro. Like, bro, come on now, man. I wouldn't believe you. You know what I'm saying, blood?
Where am I staying? My girl don't believe anything I'm saying. My family need anything I'm paying. Sat down telling her therapist stories, I know she ain't gonna relate. What's this, what's that, I don't care to explain. I'll deal with the grief, I'm bearing the pain. I don't paint these girls in a positive way. You can tell that my heart's been broken before. Trying to heal, but it's taking time. What's the point in life? I don't know anymore.
Bro, I have multitude of playlists, bro, and I've been trying to add tunes to my Mellow Vibes playlist. The only one that I've added there is the Lil Durk and Thingy one. The one where he mentioned Kais and that, bro, and then the beat switch and that, bro, that was also, I was going to add that one as well, but obviously he turned it up at the end and that, bro. Please, bro, Just keep this mellow vibes throughout and that, bro. No surprises. I beg.
Tell the young boys stay in school, but I wouldn't be here if I follow the law. I keep making dumb decisions, like I don't have control of my thoughts. The guys wouldn't know that I'm feeling like this, cause I conceal and hide it. Everyone's there on a weekend vibing. No.
Man, them won't know I feel like this because I conceal and hide it, bro. You get me? You get me? The Rambini, the Rambo and that, fam. You get me? Depends how you're looking at it and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? But that's a deeper bar still.
I know that I'm feeling like this, cause I conceal and hide it. Everyone's there on a weekend vibing. Nobody's there when I need consignment. I heard the quote that the strong survive, but I still got a fear of us dying. Some nights still toss and turn in my sleep, cause I've seen some serious violence. I was 6 years old when dad left home and they shot my granddad, all of that at once. My little bro still going to school, but he wanna do everything that the gang does. Now he's repeating the cycle, cause he's outside and he wanna go act up. Got sick of the carton milk, it was free school meals, we never had packed lunch. Cutting the mold of the loaf of bread and I looked in the fridge and the milk expired. All of the man them jumped in the track, cause we put on the wire and got inspired. Not surprised when I see man lying, it's fine, I already clocked their line.
Okay, the wire, the show and that, bro, and got inspired. For a second I thought he was chatting about, yo, these man put on a wire and that. I was like, broski, that ain't something that you really want to be mentioning and that, fam, you know what I mean? But it means the wire in terms of the actual series and that, fam, you know what I mean? And that series was actually called, I can't remember who even mentioned it or whatever, but they were like, yo, the reason why that series was so called in each season is because one season was like in the police's perspective, another season was like in the drug dealer's perspective, another season was like in the newspaper's perspective and that, bro, and it just constantly kept them rotating and that, bro, while revolving around the exact same story and that, which I didn't kind of clock, you know what I mean? But when someone mentioned it, I was like, actually makes that very cold.
He wanna do everything that the gang does. Now he's repeating the cycle, cause he's outside and he wanna go act up. Got sick of the carton milk, it was free school meals, we never had packed lunch. Cutting the mold of the loaf of bread and I looked in the fridge and the milk expired. All of the man them jumped in the track, cause we put on the wire and got inspired. Not surprised when I see man lying, it's fine, I already clocked their liars. I just saw a cat that I know whilst driving, I might park up on the block, say hi. Mum's house banging out Beanie Seagull, I still don't feel.
Listen, man, deeper in that, fam. And this is what I was even saying when I was reacting to like Vibes Cartel. No, I was reacting to Popcorn and that, and I was saying about Vibes Cartel, Popcorn, how these guys have literally ascended that global, worldwide and that, fam, you know what I mean? But they're still in the exact same place that they were before they had the money and that, bro. Wearing the exact same gams and that, bro. You know what I mean? Because I feel like certain people, when they get to certain places and that, bro, and obviously in that, bro, so these certain places that most rappers come from are dangerous and that, bro, you know what I mean? Whether it's especially in like the US and that, bro, where rappers keep getting killed in their hometown and all that type of stuff, so you can understand it. But even though somewhere like Jamaica is as dangerous as anywhere, literally, bro, but you still have the people them and that, bro, getting to such heights and that, bro, still dressing the same, barely any jewels and that, bro, still mingling with the people and that, like they're still one of the locals and that, bro, and acting like they're not a global flipping superstar, like, you know what I mean, and that, bro. So yeah, that's why that bar like hits there. We can't lie.
In the fridge and the milk expired. All of the man them jumped in the track, cause we put on the wire and got inspired. Not surprised when I see man lying, it's fine, I already clocked their liars. I just saw a cat that I know whilst driving, I might park up on the block, say hi. Mum's house banging out Beanie Seagull, I still don't feel much love in the air. Lost faith in God cause I thought I was cursed, kept it to myself cause none of them care. Telling my baby, wait, I don't know how long it will take, I'm gonna repair. If it all falls down, would you bounce? If none of the tours sold out, are you gonna be there? There's a few times I lost faith in music, I put out a tune on it.
I mean, we hope, man. We hope and that we hope. Because people always say when they kind of like get to a level, like it's always beautiful when you have like a celebrity or someone that kind of like is just influential in the world and that, bro, has like a significant other, whether male or female and that. And then they can grow and experience the change together and that, bro, and get to a point and you kind of already know the prerogative and the kind of like the agenda that your second half has and that, bro. You know what I mean? Whereas when you kind of like get on and already have all of this fame and this money and that, bro, I guess it gets kind of hard navigating things and seeing what people really need in that, bro. So, bro, all you can really do in that, bro, you know what I'm saying? Believe in love, believe that you can achieve it and attain it and that, bro, you know what I'm saying? And just keep trying, keep going through the motions and that, bro. There's not really much else you can do in that, bro. You got to take that risk, literally, in that, fam. It could cost you your heart, bro, but it can be repaired again, you know what I'm saying? Without a doubt.
Wait, I don't know how long it will take, I'm gonna repair. If it all falls down, would you bounce? If none of the tours sold out, are you gonna be there? There's a few times I lost faith in music, I put out a tune and it didn't get views. Me and my broski when I came up with a plan back then, but it didn't go through. You know that shit that you say when you're broke, like when I get dough, am I bringing you two? Then I blew up and reality hit. Shit, now I gotta think this through. 3 little brothers, mom's 40 and still ain't paid off a student loan. My dad.
So this is the first time I'm hearing his siblings or whatever, that, or maybe the first time I'm really like tapping in because I'm doing a reaction, hearing it or whatever. So because he was saying 3 boys in the bathtub or whatever because they couldn't afford showers and emptiness. So he has siblings, 2 brothers is what I'm guessing. You know,
You say when you're broke,
that confirmed.
like when I get dough, am I bringing you two? Then I blew up and reality hit. Shit, now I gotta think this through. 3 little brothers. Mom's 40 and still ain't paid off a student loan. My dad can't move, he's fucking paralyzed. Just went through some serious stroke. The man them calling me, YG's warning me, saying that I gotta leave home. I get more money, more problems now. I had less to worry about when I was broke. Remember I had one pair of Air Forces, trying to keep out the creases. Now the front drive look like it's a showroom, and none of them leases. I'm extremely grateful for my people, cause none of them leeches. I dropped a tape, got 1 billion streams, and none of them even features. Now my brethren diss me.
One thing with the car game and that, bro, even some people say it's not a good investment, I feel like, yo, the price of cars to me are very cheap, you know, bro. Like you have like 100, even though like 100k, 200k and that, bro, would take people out a lot of problems and that, for me, you know what I'm saying, and solve lives and that, bro, you know what I mean, and just take them out of debt and all of that type of stuff. But in the grand scheme of things, in terms of being on Central C's level, Skepta's level, all these different rappers and celebrities levels and that, like, bro, you can, bro, 100k, 50k, you can get some brazy whips, 250, even 250k, and some of the whips you can get, I'm like, yo, that ain't even bad type of, like, you know what I mean, and that, bro, maybe, I don't know. Because obviously I know the value of money and that, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I know what it can do for people and that, bro, you know what I mean? But just in terms of being at a certain level and that and spending that money when you can spend it, to me, doesn't seem expensive at all, bro. You get me? Like I said, 150, 100 and that, where you can get some crazy whips.
Worry about when I was broke. Remember I had one pair of Air Forces, trying to keep out the creases. Now the front drive look like it's a showroom, and none of them leases. I'm extremely grateful for my people, cause none of them leeches. I dropped a tape, got 1 billion streams, and none of them even features. Now my brethren diss me, trying to go viral, cause none of them leases. I'm extremely grateful for my people, cause none of them leeches. I dropped a tape, got 1 billion streams, and none of them even features. Now my brethren.
That's why I had to reload it, bro. That's why I had to reload it. I was like, what the hell did this guy just say? Are you dumb? People, them, not leeches and that, bro, did a stream, album project or whatever and that. Oh, wait a minute, that might confirm it. Because I was saying in my first reaction to this album and that, bro, that people was, I've seen that this is like his debut album or whatever and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the other ones were like EPs or whatever and that, fam. So 1 second, but that bad or ridiculous.
I look like it's a showroom, and none of them leases. I'm extremely grateful for my people, cause none of them leeches. I dropped a tape, got 1 billion streams, and none of them even features.
EP or mixtape and that, bro. Okay, he said tape and that, bro. So yeah, this might actually be his debut album and that, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, if this is his debut album, bro, he hit it out the park, man. I can't even lie to you. What am I saying? Yeah, that bar is absolutely ridiculous. The flexing in that, bro. Because like I say in that, bro, I'm not a person that concentrate on streams from the beginning of time. I used to argue with one of the mandem and that, bro, about UK and America, and he was saying that America's better than the UK just based off numbers. And if an artist has bigger numbers than that, bro, I literally posted it on my story and that, fam. I was like, yo, I can't take this guy serious anymore, bro, and have certain conversations. Because if you think this artist is better than this artist purely based off numbers, it's so dumb. Same thing with football or basketball or whatever. You can't go off stats because it's going to fall through. There's going to be a point where this player is going to have better stats than this player, but you think the player with less numbers is better than this player. So stats, numbers, you can never go off of it, bro. It's always going to fall through. Always will fall through in that, bro. You know what I mean? Because based off rap and numbers and everything, that 6ix9ine is one of the greatest of all time and that's not the case. You get me? So yeah.
People, cause none of them leeches. I dropped a tape, got 1 billion streams, and none of them even features. Now my brethren diss me, trying to go viral, cause he ain't blown yet. How is that my fault? I thought you was Christian, why don't you move like Matthew, Philip disciple? But you want Snake Man, move like Judas, cause you ain't blue, it's a fucking vial. And we're in London, better opportunity, it's not like we live in Ohio. I put them even features. Now my brethren diss me, trying to go viral, cause he ain't blown yet. How is that my fault? I thought you was Christian, why don't you move like Matthew, Philip disciple? But you want Snake Man, move like Judas, cause you ain't blue, it's a fucking vial. And we're in London, better opportunity, it's not like we live in Ohio. I put told
he's talking right there, bro. So obviously there was obviously he could be talking about Cairo Keys, but there was another interview as well where another Donny was doing like was saying something about Central C, how Central C didn't want to like post his tune or something and that, where it was on his story, a regular post or whatever, and that, fam, and he gets that Central C's big and people paying for posts or whatever, bruv, but at least it's the man them like post the thing, so he could be talking about Cairo Keys or the other guy as well and that, bruv, because Cairo still making moves and that, but the other guy was saying, if I'm not mistaken, along these type of lines and that, bro. So let me know who exactly that's directed at, because I know Cairo Keys and the other Donny, so there's 2 people that it could be referencing right there and that, bro. You get me?
now the front drive look like it's a showroom, and none of them leases. I'm extremely grateful for my people, cause none of them leeches. I dropped a tape, got 1 billion streams, and none of them even features. Now my brethren diss me, tryna go viral, cause he ain't blown yet. How is that my fault? I thought you was Christian, why don't you move like Matthew, Philip disciple? But you want Snake Man, move like Judas, cause you ain't blue, it's a fucking vial. And we're in London, better opportunity, it's not like we live in Ohio. I booked hotels and flights to all of these shows and brought you to all of these countries. Say thank you and pretending you're grateful, but when I turn man's back, say fuck me. Whole 6 months.
Whole 6 months living at your mom. Yee.
London, better opportunity, it's not like we live in Ohio. I booked hotels and flights to all of these shows and brought you to all of these countries. Say thank you and pretending you're grateful, but when I turn man's back, say fuck me. Whole 6 months living at your mum's, we was with big bro on our own, it was us three. Shouldn't ever bite the hand that feeds you. I leave man starving, cause you're too hungry. I said that I got you, but you didn't trust me. I would've, but you didn't give me the chance. You could ask any one of them and them now if I ever left them in the dark. Whatever's meant to be will be, I can't turn back time or dwell on the past. But I sometimes wonder, could have I got this far without losing my dog?
The fact that he ended it there as well. This is for the whole album, bro. For the whole album. Absolutely killed that right there, bro. Dead. Killed that. Dead. Killed that. Absolutely dead, bro. Oh my days. Shout out to flipping Central C, but first of all in that, bro, the fact that he left that for the last album and didn't just double that in the middle of the tape or whatever, or the album and that, bro, you know what I mean? That says a lot. So whoever he's referencing right there, I feel like there's definitely a chance of rekindling that whole relationship and getting back clicked up in that, fam, you know what I mean? Because I feel like the fact that, like I said, that's a album, you know what I'm saying, whether it's an interlude or the little bottom of the album and that, fam, you know what I'm saying, last tune and that, bro, it says a lot. And normally people do, or artists do, use that last album to really talk their you know what I mean, and that, fam. So that one definitely means a lot, and I feel like it definitely felt the loss of that one right there, and especially the line and that, bro. I always wondered if I could get this far without losing my dog. You dumb. Then you get the little vocal. I didn't really hear what the vocal was saying and that, bro, but it could have been relating to what he just said and the finishing line and that, bro. But shout out to Sench though, man. He did his big one with this one, man. He did his big one with this one, man. You know what I'm saying? The can't lie with that. You know what I mean? He did his big one with this one and that. But like I said, he came back home. He took it back to the foundation and that, bro, while still kind of giving us elements of why he, how can I say, of why he kind of dipped into other sounds and wasn't fully concentrating on the UK sound and that. So the one with, was it Young Nico and that, bruv? He's been doing the international things and that, bruv. You know what I mean? When it comes to the mellow vibe tunes and that, bruv, where he did with Now We're Strangers and that, bruv, he's been releasing tunes like Let It Go and Let Go and Flipping I Will and all of that type of stuff. You get me? So it's like his whole career has made sense. And that's the thing with Sench and that, bro. Sench, you get me? That's the thing with Sench and that, bro, is that everything he does makes sense, and you can literally see everything kind of coming together within this album right here and that, bro. It's like he had to go to this place and that place, you know, like an MMA fighter. Oh, there's multiple styles in that, bro. You had to go here to learn this, here to learn this, here to learn this, here to learn this. Release tapes and that, bro. EPs, did little features and that, bro. International collabs or whatever. And this was the time where it's like, okay, this is my album now. I'm bringing all of that around and that, bro. Bringing all that together and them thing and slapping it into one album. With the hate as well and that he's been getting and them thing. The fact that people saying he shouldn't been the one to go and fly the flag. Big man, if you do things right, you do things right. He's deserved everything that he's got pretty much in that, fam. He's been grinding at this thing for a long time. Like a Kai saying that one of the biggest in the spaces, and from what I've seen in that, bruv, not a black-hearted guy in that, bruv, not a deceitful guy, not a boisterous guy in that, bruv, you know what I mean? He's just cutting through doing his thing, and he did take all that hate and all of that criticism, positive or negative, bruv, and balled that up and that, bruv, and Hadouken the flip out of it with that first tune and that, bro, you know what I mean? So shout out to man like Central C, literally did his flipping big one with this one. I can't complain about anything that he did. Even the tracks that I gave a half, there were halves. It's not like there were fully misses and them thing there, bruv. But you man, let me know what is considered a miss, because to me a miss is more so like the track not listenable, can't listen to it, it's gone, all of that type of stuff and that, bruv, you know what I mean? But to me there weren't misses. It's just whether it was what he was doing or what the beat was doing, it's like one of the halves weren't making sense. So it wasn't really a miss, because I'll still listen to Band for Band, it just wouldn't go on my main playlist. I'll still listen to Now We're Strangers, just wouldn't go on my main playlist. Same thing with the other tune and that, bro, whatever it was called. I can't remember, must be or whatever in that, fam. You know what I mean? So out of 17 tracks, he got a, what is it, 16 and a half? 16 and a half? No, 15 and a half. Oh, no, because Don't Know was a hit as well. So he got what, 16 and a half. Yo, I don't flipping know on that, bro. Every single tune was a hit except for 3 that got halves and that, fam. You do the maths. You know what I'm saying in that, bro. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Spin your boy Njies and that. Shout out to Central C and the tracks that did get blocked. I'll try to fix them up in that, bro. You know what I mean? But I'll catch you man in the next one. It's your boy Njies and I'm gone. In a bit, people, blood.